At the Sepulveda gym, you find rich tradition, lots of accomplishments.
This is Wesco High School gym, right? Not anymore. It belonged to the 275th District Court, which is Judge Marla Cuellar. So from now on, this whole auditorium, this whole gym here, belongs to her court.
I just want you all to understand that without your help, this program wouldn't be successful.
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope that you understand that despite the position that you feel that you might find yourself in, I think that today is an opportunity to really make a difference in a child's life. So thank you very much for being here.
All right, thank
Okay,
you.
we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
But on this day,
75th District Court is now in session.
the venue is home to a courtroom.
You may be seated.
Wesco High students are present for a real courtroom session at their school. The DA's office is present to prosecute
To be sworn in, right? You want to go take care of him real quick?
5 cases, along with defense attorneys.
What is your announcement in this case? It is set for pretrial this morning, Mr. Gorena?
That's correct, Judge. The case is set for pretrial, Judge.
But with reference to the notice of arraignment, is that, I'm assuming that he missed the arraignment, which is the initial appearance in his case?
That's correct, Judge.
They came in shackles, they came in chains. There was a part where they asked him to raise their right hand. He couldn't even raise his right hand. So, you know, when you go into jail, you lose all your rights and stuff.
With reference to the CR 4656.
The judge in the
Mr.
courtroom,
Thompson,
Marla Cuellar,
what can I do
who
with
is a
extending
Wesco
that
High School graduate.
probationary period, or what are the court's options?
We want people to abide by probation with the threat that if they don't, they're going to go to the penitentiary. If he's been to the penitentiary and we give him probation again, that threat's not very real. So our recommendation, Your Honor, is 12 months in the state jail facility.
Being back on the same floor where I received my degree, I could have never imagined it when I was walking across that stage that I'd be back here 30 plus years later and being able to be an inspiration. AIP means it's as if you're in jail.
While today is a homecoming
you're
for
home.
Judge Cuellar,
So that means you can't have parties at the house.
her
You
job
can't have
today
friends come
is to
over.
serve
You
justice.
can't have barbecues. There's no liquor allowed at your house because according to what Mr. Reyes indicated to us, you're taking care of your parents. So there's no reason why any of that should be happening in your home anyway, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And alcohol, don't use mouthwash. If you need to brush your teeth with baking soda instead of a toothpaste that might contain scope, that might contain alcohol, then that is something that you need to consider. The court is going to have zero tolerance when it comes to any violations. Do you understand that, Mr. Mattis?
Yes, ma'am.
She was
Anything
being
else from
serious
the state?
because it is a serious matter. The law doesn't really discriminate when it comes to situations like this. So you're dealing with drugs and DWIs and things like that, and it is serious because a lot of people can be hurt and a lot of people can be affected.
That's a judgment of this court. You will be remanded to the custody of the Sheriff's Department in order to comply with the court's judgment in this case. Mr. Delgado, do you have anything to say, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Later during the
Is there
hearing,
anything you'd like to tell the students, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
a reality
Okay, you
check.
can face the students and you can tell them, sir.
Being torn away from my family, my wife is crying, my kids are very
When a
sad.
defendant talks about the
I've been married
reality
31
of using
years.
drugs.
This is the first time me being away from my wife, and I have heard a lot of people. If I encourage you guys, don't do drugs. There's a consequence. You get caught, I got caught, you get caught, you will go to jail.
Sometimes students think, oh, it's okay, they're just telling us this, but no, it's serious stuff that happens. And after the inmate, talked to us, everyone kind of felt that. Everyone kind of felt what he said and really took it seriously because the consequences are definitely real.
The court is going to sentence you, Mr. Vasquez, to the county jail for a period of 120 days, and that you be given credit for 97 days. That is the judgment of this court. You will be remanded to the custody of the Sheriff's Department so that you may complete the sentence. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Vasquez?
No, ma'am.
Of the 5 hearings,
Thank you, sir.
several will serve jail time while the rest receive probation. A real hearing, a real lesson for students at Wesco High School.
It's hard. That guy's being taken away from his family for so many years, and just to see that in person in front of you, it's completely different. It makes you realize what what to do in life. You know, make sure you do the right thing.
The docket of the 275th District Court of Hidalgo County for Friday, May 3rd, 2019 is now complete.
It was very cool to see these things in our high school gym because these are real live people and real circumstances they were in.
When I was researching on the career topic, it said that there was really no set major in order to be an attorney. So I was wondering what majors you guys would recommend in order to be one.
The real heart of the matter is study what you like. I don't care if it's art, I don't care if it's biology. Because as long as you get a degree, you can get into anything.
A Q&A session followed for students learning something they will not find in a textbook.
Does anyone else have any more questions? Go ahead.
I know one individual mentioned standardized testing, and I know one person who's preparing for the bar exam in August. So I was wondering what advice you'd give to those who are preparing for the same test.
Studying, there's no real secret to it. It is probably the most trying experience that you will have in your life, and when you're done with it, you can't believe that you were able to keep all that knowledge.
It's really an honor and a privilege. I mean, is to be able to be back here and for them to welcome me back. So I hope that we inspired some kids and able to teach them a life lesson.
We're there to protect the Constitution.
For KWS TV,
and we need
I'm
to
Mike
protect
Gonzalez.
it so it doesn't just work for the defendants, but that it works for us if ever we need it.